So many like nice trees here. Look at this tree over here. It's like orange. It's so pretty. Oh my god. It's so pretty. I'm sorry, I just love trees. I love nature. And this park is so like beautiful. I've never been here before, but like there's so many like orange, bright, colorful trees. Which is funny because it's like winter, but our trees are still catching up. It doesn't get that cold here. But yeah, it's so pretty. Alright, so I'm out here hiking. Oh my god, the sun is like right in my face, but I'm out here hiking and I just remembered something from like high school that I don't know, it just popped into my head and I couldn't stop laughing. Alright, so when I was like, what was it? I think it was my senior year. Poop. There's a lot of poop on this trail. But anyways, my senior year, I don't remember if it was the whole year or just like the last part of the year. I remember we had this new dean and he was like super strict with like, because I feel like my school, because I used to go to Camelback High School here in like Phoenix, and I remember when I was a freshman, that school had a bad reputation. They were saying that there's like a lot of gangs, a lot of fights, and I remember my freshman year, there were like, sometimes like the fire department came over, you know, because some shit went down. There's a lot of fights and stuff, and like class was dismissed a lot. It was crazy, but they low-key got rid of one, like the principal, and they changed the dean. And I think our senior year, like we had like a strict principal and like dean, and yeah, they try to like push education more. Like I remember they had this like award ceremony for like the academic students, that way they wouldn't feel left out. You know, I don't know, something like that. But anyways, like it was like I don't know if it was like the last week or the last month of school, they banned like backpacks. They told the students they can't bring no backpacks. Like they have to use binders or um like I don't know, like, but the point is like they banned backpacks so that they wouldn't bring stuff for like school pranks, because they didn't want kids to be doing like smoke bombs or like just all kinds of stuff, because kids, you know, kids, they do like singer pranks and stuff, so they're trying to prevent all the chaos. And I remember I remember I had a binder, and like sometimes like I would just put all my stuff in like a plastic bag, because I think sometimes they allowed that, and like I would have a lot of like loose papers and stuff, so I put it in a bag. And I remember one day I'm going to class, it was like, I think it was for like my second hour. I'm like walking and I'm like this with my bag, and since it's like a thin plastic like grocery bag, I guess the binders or like the paper kind of cut through it, and when I was going like this I like launched all my papers like into the hallway all over. I was like, oh no. And then I was like, oh no, I was like all embarrassed. I was like, okay, let me pick everything up because I'm gonna be late. And so like that happened. I was like embarrassed. I'm like, okay, it's over. I just gotta go to class. I'm fine. And then like later on, oh, cause okay, when I was a senior, my little sister, she was a freshman, and look, I didn't have friends. I would eat lunch with her friends. That's how like unpopular I was. But anyways, like I'm sitting. I don't know if it was later at lunch or like later at home. My sister was telling me, she's like, man, somebody was telling me that somebody threw all their papers in like the hallway this morning. And I was like, that was me. Oh my god, it was so funny. I gotta ask her just to make sure, because I don't know if it was her or somebody else told me, but I just like that was so funny, and like that popped into my head, and I'm just like thinking about it now, how ridiculous it is, and like how funny it is, like. uh, but yeah, I don't know, just like things I remember, and some like I don't know, it's like in the moment it was so embarrassing, but like if you think about it, like if you saw it in a movie or something, it would be so funny, like. So I just like think about it that way, and it makes me laugh, you know, helps me get over it better. So yeah, I don't know, I hope the story made your day. You're so pretty. These birds are so pretty. Let's see them in the morning. I just saw one of them eat fish.